Archangel Michael says you've been given a lot of money and the angels are circling you at this very moment. A wave of abundance is flowing toward your life. And yet this message comes with an urgency that cannot be ignored. A divine deposit, a fortune that carries your name in heaven's records, is hovering over your life right now. Archangel Michael says you've been given a substantial sum, a blessing that is already released into your destiny, but it comes with a sacred instruction. If you ignore this message, if you let doubt or delay take over, you risk missing the miracle that has been orchestrated for you. Heaven is speaking because the spiritual gates are open right now and they won't stay open forever. Archangel Michael says there is a reason your heart is racing as you read this. This is not a coincidence. This is not a random word. This is a divine intercession meant for you and you alone. The angels whispered your name in heaven and said, "The appointed time has come. The abundance must be delivered." A scroll in heaven carries your name with an amount so large it will leave you breathless when you see it. It is not an ordinary blessing. It is a restoration of all that was stolen, delayed, or withheld from you in secret places. Archangel Michael says, a force once tried to block this blessing, and a dark entity agreed to hold it back, but heaven has overturned their plans. This money has been reassigned to your destiny, but it comes with this clear message. Open your heart, open your spirit, and take this step of faith to receive it. Now, the angels are saying that October 15th, 2024 is not an ordinary day. It is marked in the heavenly calendar as the release point of your abundance. The Spirit says, do not hesitate. Do not wait until tomorrow. Act now. Archangel Michael says, if you do not respond, if you let the fear of disbelief stop you, the blessing will pass to another, and you will feel the weight of what was missed. But if you respond in faith, doors that were locked for years will burst open like never before. I, Archangel Michael, have stood guard over this treasure with your name on it, and I have fought off forces that try to deny you. I now weep with joy because heaven is ready to deliver. But my voice trembles as I say, do not delay. The final instruction has been given. Archangel Michael says, do you know why this money is coming to you? Because for years you suffered losses that no one saw. People mocked your tears. You gave when you had little. You forgave when you were wronged. You prayed in secret when others abandoned you. Every tear was recorded in heaven. Every prayer counted as a seed. And now the harvest has matured. This is not just money. It is a sign that your season of lack is over forever. This is compensation for every silent pain, for every closed door, for every betrayal that left you feeling alone. Archangel Michael says, I am making it up to you in ways that will shock the world. As you read this, the angels are moving. I see golden chests in the spirit realm with your name carved into them. Each chest carries a portion of what is due to you. Some are financial blessings, some are gifts of opportunity, and some are sudden miracles that will rewrite your story. One of the chests carries a key to a property you never thought you could own. Another carries a connection with a person who will speak your name in the right place and change your life overnight. Archangel Michael says this release is not an accident. It is a divine orchestration prepared for this exact season. The enemy tried to stop this. A spirit of delay lingered around your finances for years. There were months you wondered why nothing worked, why blessings slipped through your fingers like sand. Archangel Michael says it was because certain forces in the spiritual realm were secretly working against your success. They spoke curses in the dark, thinking they could block what heaven had for you. But heaven has intervened. I, Archangel Michael, drew my sword and shattered the chains around your wealth. The curses have been reversed. Those who conspired against you are now exposed before heaven's court, and they can no longer touch what belongs to you. Archangel Michael says the money is coming in a way that will make it undeniable that this is heaven's hand. It will not be a trickle. It will be a flood. You will hear unexpected news, a payment released, an inheritance unsealed, a lawsuit overturned in your favor, a stranger carrying a gift you did not expect. Angels are whispering, prepare your heart because sudden wealth will locate you. The numbers will shock you. It will be more than you prayed for, more than you imagined. The Spirit is saying someone tried to intercept this blessing. I see in the Spirit a dark entity carrying a black scroll trying to hide a document with your name on it. It thought if it delayed the paperwork, you would give up. It even influenced others to keep it from reaching you. But the hand of God has struck down their plans. The document is now in the hands of the angels, and they are delivering it to its rightful owner, you. This is why Archangel Michael says, open this message now. Do not hesitate. Your obedience is the key to unlocking what is already yours. Archangel Michael says on October 15th, 2024, the gates will swing wide. I will stand beside you as the release flows from heaven to earth. I say to you with urgency, if you ignore this, the gate will close and another will take the place of your blessing. But you will not miss it, because this message is proof that heaven has not forgotten you. You are standing on the threshold of the greatest financial and spiritual breakthrough of your life. Even as you sit here reading, there is a soft stirring in your spirit. That is the confirmation of the Holy Spirit saying, this is real. This is yours. This is the moment. Archangel Michael says, your faith is the bridge that will carry this abundance into your hands. Do not let doubt whisper lies to you. Do not let fear tell you it is too good to be true. This is heaven's promise, and heaven does not lie. Archangel Michael says the money is already assigned to your accounts, your hands, your life. Angels are moving to clear the last obstacles. People who owe you will suddenly remember and repay. Opportunities that were silent will suddenly speak. Lost investments will suddenly reappear with interest. The wealth of the unrighteous is being transferred into your life because heaven has declared it so. Archangel Michael says, you are being called right now because the heavens have prepared something for you that will leave you speechless. The angels have been moving around you, whispering to each other. The time has come for this soul to see the miracle that has been hidden for so long. Beloved child, your name has been written in golden letters in the records of heaven. And today, the scroll has been opened with a divine announcement that shakes the earth and the sky. You have been given a lot of money, and this is not by chance. This is not a trick or an accident. This is the manifestation of the promises that were waiting for your faith to align with divine timing. I see that some moments in your life made you feel left behind, as if others were blessed while you remained empty-handed. But heaven never forgot you, and the treasury of God never runs dry. The vault that has your name engraved on it is being opened now. And the angel of provision is standing by your side, waiting for your acknowledgement. waiting for your faith to say, "Yes, I believe." Archangel Michael says, the date is no coincidence. The 15th of October, 2024, has been marked by divine order because the flow of abundance works in seasons. There are portals of heaven that open only at appointed times. And if your heart is ready, the release will shake your life to its foundation. My child, there is a warning. If you ignore this call, if you push aside this message, if you let doubt and distraction win, the angel of blessing will retreat and the treasures meant to touch your hands will pass to another, because heaven's resources cannot remain stagnant. You are being given this moment, this single window to step into a flood of blessings so large that your mind cannot measure it. The enemy has tried to make you skeptical, to tell you that nothing like this could happen, that money like this never comes to you. But I, Archangel Michael, am breaking that lie. And I have unsheathed my sword to cut down every voice of deception that tries to block your inheritance. The angels have been working in the background for months. I see papers being signed with your name on them. I see a transfer that is supernatural yet will come through earthly hands. Someone on earth has been holding on to something that belongs to you, money that should have reached you long ago. They thought you would never know, that they could hide it, delay it, or keep it for themselves. But heaven has exposed their hands. Even now they are restless, for their spirit knows that the divine court has ruled in your favor. Archangel Michael says, I have signed the decree, and what I open no one can shut. What I have released no one can block. My beloved, listen carefully, because the enemy will try to steal your miracle with one simple weapon: delay. If you delay in receiving this message, if you ignore the timing, if you hesitate to claim what is yours, the window will close. I am not sending this to frighten you, but to awaken you. The 15th of October, 2024 is the appointed day, and the golden clock of heaven has been ticking toward it. The hour is almost here. Do not wait until tomorrow to acknowledge it. Do not wait for another sign. The sign is already before you. The angels are pressing on your heart because the wealth that is being released is more than just for your comfort. It carries a divine purpose. There are lives connected to your blessing. There are prayers from others that will be answered through your abundance. When you receive this money, it will be like a river breaking through a dam. And everyone in your life who has been waiting for your help, for your breakthrough, will feel the ripple of this miracle. Archangel Michael says, I have seen your secret tears. I have heard the nights you asked, Lord, why do I keep struggling when I have been faithful? I was storing something for you. I was preparing a gift that no man could boast about giving you because it comes directly from heaven's hand. The amount is so significant that it will shift the way people see you. But more importantly, it will remind you that heaven is your provider and no one else. The numbers will appear before your eyes soon. Bank alerts, unexpected letters, messages that confirm the wealth arriving. But first, your heart must respond. You must open this message fully with faith, because the heavens respond to faith, not to fear, not to hesitation. Right now, angels are surrounding the place where you are reading this. I, Archangel Michael, am guarding the release. Archangel Gabriel is carrying the news of your financial breakthrough. There is movement in the spiritual realm like rushing waters. I see doors opening, vaults unlocking, chains breaking. Every delay spirit is fleeing because the fire of God is chasing. them out of your path. Archangel Michael says, do not miss this moment. Do not let the 15th of October 2024 pass without receiving. If you do, you will regret letting it slip away, because this window will not remain open forever. I have chosen this date for a reason. Your life will not be the same after this day if you obey and open fully to the blessing. Child, feel the weight of this prophetic urgency. Heaven is leaning toward you. Archangel Michael rejoices in heaven, for your family line has long awaited this moment of financial abundance. Generations before you struggled, hoping that one day someone in your lineage would step into the fullness of divine provision. That someone is you. This wealth is not random or coincidental. It is a generational blessing, a reversal of years of scarcity. You are the chosen vessel through which God will display His glory in the realm of finances. Even now, I see a table in the celestial realm. Your name is inscribed on a golden envelope, its seal already broken. Inside lies a divine decree that proclaims, release the funds, deliver the inheritance, honor the faithful one. This is no ordinary money. It is marked for impact, destined to pay debts, cancel burdens, and create testimonies that glorify God. People will marvel, asking, how did this happen? And you will respond with humble gratitude. It was God, and I almost missed it if I had not heeded the warning in time. Do not wait, do not delay. The Spirit of God hovers around you, urging you to believe. The very essence of this message carries the energy of a supernatural transfer. I see bank vaults in the spiritual realm opening wide. I see a check being written with your name boldly inscribed upon it. I see coins of gold and streams of currency flowing like water toward your life. The sound of abundance reverberates loudly in the heavens at this very moment. The date of August 1st, 2025 is not just another day on the calendar. It is a divine door, a portal of opportunity. If you walk through it with obedience and unwavering faith, the next season of your life will overflow with provision beyond your wildest imagination. This is both a warning and a promise. Open your heart quickly to receive it. For if you hesitate, the opportunity may pass you by. But if you embrace it now with full faith, the floodgates of heaven will pour out blessings so great that you will remember this message for the rest of your days. God declares, the heavens are no longer silent concerning your name. Even as you hear these words, your name echoes through the corridors of heaven. Angels call it out, and the light of God shines upon it. They proclaim, prepare the blessing, release the inheritance. Let the vaults of provision be unlocked. My child, you cannot fathom how long this moment has been in the making. It did not begin today, nor did it start last year. This was written in the divine book of your life long before you drew your first breath. On the day of your birth, angels rejoiced, knowing that a divine appointment would come when your faith and your season would collide into an unstoppable miracle. That day is August 1st, 2025. This date has been marked in gold in the records of heaven, and you are living to witness it. I see that the enemy tried to close your hands, attempting to keep you from believing. Many times whispers of discouragement tried to make you give up before the blessing could arrive. You were told lies that nothing ever works out for you, that you would always struggle, that money was for others, not for you. But God says, today, I cancel every lie spoken over your life. I erase every false word from your memory and your destiny. From this day forward, you are aligned with divine abundance. No curse of poverty can remain attached to you, for my hand is stronger than any chain. As the appointed hour draws near, I see movements in the spirit realm. Doors that were shut tight are shaking violently. Heavy iron gates of delay are cracking open. Heavenly scribes are writing down instructions for angels to deliver into the earthly realm. A mighty angel carries a bundle wrapped in radiant light. Within that light is your financial breakthrough, pure, undeniable, unstoppable. It hovers just above your life, waiting for the signal of your faith to fully manifest. God urges, do not underestimate this moment. This is not like the messages you see and forget. This is a once-in-a-lifetime release, and it is tethered to your obedience. If you do not open your heart to this message with the urgency it demands, the angel assigned to your wealth may have to return with the package, leaving the blessing unclaimed. But if you acknowledge this truth and allow your spirit to receive it, nothing and no one can take it from you. Not banks, not systems, not the enemy. This is heaven's money, and it bears your name. You may feel a stirring in your chest right now. That is not fear. It is the Holy Spirit confirming that this message is meant for you. There is a divine reason. You are hearing these words and not someone else. There is a purpose behind your spirit being attentive at this exact moment. The Spirit of God has orchestrated every step that led you to receive this message because He does not want you to miss the appointed time. The 1st of August 2025 is not only the release date of your financial blessing, but the dawn of a new era in your life. This era will be marked by divine favor, supernatural provision, and testimonies that will bring you to tears of gratitude. I see people who once doubted you coming to ask, how did this happen? They will marvel because they remember the days when you struggled silently. They will recall the moments you had to pretend you were okay while your heart was heavy with financial stress. But after this release, you will never need to hide behind a smile again. God is replacing your silent tears with loud testimonies. He declares, I am your provider. I am your source. I am the God who does not forget. Archangel Michael stands guard at the gate of your blessing. I see his sword raised, cutting away every obstacle. Any person who has tried to hold your money back, any system that attempted to delay it, any hand that tried to manipulate what belongs to you, Michael is severing their influence. He is enforcing the divine order that decrees this child must receive what heaven has ordained. Other angels form a protective circle around your blessing, ensuring that no thief in the spiritual or physical realm can interfere. God says, I have tested your heart in the wilderness. I have watched you remain faithful when no one else saw. I saw you share even when you had little. I saw you pray even when you were exhausted. I saw you give thanks even when life seemed unfair. Because of this, I am rewarding you openly. The money I am giving you is not just for survival. It is for overflow. It will come in a way that makes you realize that I alone am God and that I keep my promises. This is a divine transaction in motion, and heaven has been waiting for you to open your heart to receive it. It is already written in the scrolls of time that you were destined to receive this abundance. But time is delicate, and if this isn't embraced at the right moment, a delay may cost you more than just the money. It may cost you peace, opportunity, and divine alignment. God emphasizes that August 1st, 2025 is not just a date. It is the appointed hour. It is a divine door. It is the moment when the spiritual bank is ready to release what has been locked up for you for years. You may not fully grasp the weight of this now, but let this be your confirmation. What you sense in your heart is not confusion. It is spiritual anticipation. The angels have been whispering. Your name has been called in the chambers of heaven. Your account has been credited. The ledger of blessing shows your inheritance, but God says a key must still be turned. And that key is your obedience, your trust, your unwavering belief. This message is your proof that the spiritual court has ruled in your favor. There were forces trying to obstruct this blessing. People around you who didn't believe in your promise. Individuals who spoke against your growth, who mocked your hope, who laughed behind closed doors, thinking you'd never rise. But God declares they didn't know the full story. They didn't see what I sealed in the Spirit. They didn't hear the conversations between heaven and your destiny. But now it's too late for the enemy. They can't stop it anymore unless you delay. There's a reason this is urgent, because something has already been set in motion. The angels hold a spiritual envelope with your name on it. Inside is not only financial release but also honor, restoration, and divine repayment, an apology from the heavens to your heart. For every tear you cried in private, there is a reward. For every betrayal you endured silently, there is a refund. God says, I have seen everything. I know what they said when you weren't in the room. I know who tried to steal your portion. I know who tried to block your name, who put confusion in your mind, who discouraged you from walking by faith. But I overruled them. I blocked their attempts. I canceled the enemy's transaction. What I have for you is already dispatched, but I cannot force you to open what's yours. You must open it. You must not miss August 1st, 2025. It is a day of divine unlocking, a day of financial resurrection, a day when buried blessings are unearthed. You've been asking me, God, when? And now I answer you, now. Don't let fear whisper doubts into your mind and cause delay. Don't let memories of past failures rob your trust. This is not like the last time. You are not the same person who doubted. You have grown. You have endured the fire. And because you didn't quit when it was unbearable, I reward you openly. That is my promise. Some of you hearing this are already seeing signs, random thoughts about money, inheritance, checks, gifts, dreams where someone was handing you something, numbers repeating, names and dates showing up again and again. Those weren't coincidences. They were divine reminders. I was signaling to your spirit, prepare. Something is coming. And now it's here. But I warn you, delays in the spirit can cause droughts in the natural. This message must be received now. Not tomorrow, not later, but now, because angels are waiting for your response. They operate by divine timing. Heaven is not passive. It is activated by obedience. You must align with my timing, not your comfort. My will, not your schedule. This money I am releasing is not just for your pleasure, it's for your purpose. You've cried out to me asking how you'll fulfill the vision, how you'll pay the debt, how you'll rescue your family, how you'll escape poverty cycles, how you'll prove them wrong. Now, I answer with abundance. Receive it, and let your life become a testament to my faithfulness. Archangel Michael says, you've been given a lot of money. If you open your heart and listen closely, you'll feel the urgency of this divine message. This is not for everyone. It's a sacred word that has traveled through celestial realms to reach you in this moment. I am paying you back for every stolen moment, every cheated opportunity, every time you were denied. Let me remind you, I do not bless based on the opinions of others. I bless based on obedience and faith. And you have been faithful even when it was hard. That's why this moment is different. That's why this time the door will open. That's why I'm not letting you miss this message. You're about to be called forward. They will ask your name. They will ask where you've been. They'll wonder why they didn't see it before, but I'll reveal you in my time. Let them talk, let them doubt. It won't matter when the blessing hits your life like a tidal wave. Your name is on a spiritual check. Angels are standing in your doorway with documents of release. And you must not hesitate. You must believe. You must trust me enough to say yes even when you can't see the full picture. Because by the time you see it, it will already be done. Watch your life change. Watch debt cancel. Watch doors open. Watch favor surround you like a shield. Watch as what once worried you no longer even concerns you. Watch people apologize, explain, regret. Watch as I elevate you without your effort. I am God and I do not need man's permission to bless you. Now open this message with your heart. Speak out loud. God, I receive, I believe, I trust. Let your will be done. That's all I need. That's your signature on the heavenly document. That's the sound that activates the next level. That's the vibration that pulls heaven into your atmosphere. Be still, you will feel it. The warmth, the reassurance, the stirring, the knowing that something has just shifted. That's not imagination. That's evidence. I am with you. I go before you. I protect what I give. No one can steal this unless you walk away. So don't delay. Don't ignore, don't assume. This is common, this is sacred, this is rare, this is holy. The money is not the miracle. Your faith is. And it's happening now. I am still pouring out what has been stored up for you, because the windows of heaven have been opened over your life. The reason I insist that you open and receive this message is because in the spiritual world, your name has just been spoken in a meeting of divine decision. Angels gathered and reviewed the timeline of your life and they said, now is the time. The chains that held your progress have been broken. The doors that were once locked are now unlatched. But you must walk through them. And that walk begins with your belief. I have seen the years of labor where you felt forgotten. I have watched the nights you went to sleep with worries about bills, debts, or unmet needs. I have heard every whispered prayer you made in silence. And I say to you today, I never ignored you. I never forgot you. Heaven does not operate on man's clock, but on my appointed timing. You have stepped into that appointed time. This is why the message reached you at this exact moment, because in the spiritual realm, it is a time-sensitive release. August 1st, 2025 is the threshold date. The moment when the physical manifestation of this blessing aligns with what has already been decided spiritually. If you hesitate, the enemy can attempt to sow distraction, fear, or confusion to make you miss your opening. But I tell you, nothing can block my hand when you are alert and obedient. I am holding your destiny like a lamp in the dark. Follow it, and you will not stumble. Do not think this blessing is small. This is not just money. It is a prophetic deposit of everything you have cried for. It is provision for your journey, restoration for your heart, and proof that I have always been with you. I am wiping away the shame of lack, the mockery of those who doubted you, the anxiety that whispered you would never rise. Those days are over. You will soon notice how things shift in your favor. A phone call you didn't expect, a letter that carries news you once thought was impossible, or a sudden financial transaction that confirms this word. These are not coincidences. They are signs that the spiritual envelope has been released. Angels are in motion, ensuring that what is yours arrives unchallenged. Listen closely. I am also removing certain people from your inner circle. Some who smile in your face but carry envy in their hearts cannot go with you into this next level. Do not grieve their exit. Their presence would only corrupt what I am about to give you. Trust that every separation is a form of protection. Do not let anxiety or overthinking sabotage what is already settled. The enemy wants you to delay with doubt or hesitation. He wants you to say, maybe later, or maybe this isn't for me, but I have made it plain. This is your time. This is your release. I am pouring out a blessing that will not only meet your needs, but overflow so that you can bless others. You have asked me how you will fulfill the dreams I put in your heart. This is how I am financing your future, your purpose, and your freedom. In the coming days, be sensitive to divine nudges. If you feel an urge to act, to call, to check an email, to sign a paper, do it without delay. This is how my spirit guides you to the physical manifestation of your blessing. Doors will open quickly. Opportunities will appear suddenly. What was stuck will move. I have not just given you money. I have given you a favor. And favor is a currency stronger than any wealth. It opens doors money cannot open. It makes people remember you, help you, and promote you for reasons they can't explain. You are stepping into a season where yes will find you without struggle. Remember this, the proof of your faith is your response. Don't keep this message as just words. Declare with your mouth, I receive it, I believe it, I expect it. Let gratitude rise in your heart as if it has already arrived. Because in the spiritual realm, it already has. From this day forward, your life is shifting. No more fear, no more lack, no more delay. Your hands will hold what your heart has longed for. I am the Lord your God, and I have spoken it. Now watch. Your miracle will locate you swiftly. Your story is changing and heaven rejoices with you. Listen closely, because this is not a message for the world. It is a message that has traveled through divine light and landed directly into your hands. It carries urgency, and heaven is pressing on your heart to not ignore it. You have been chosen for a moment like this. And if you close your eyes and take a deep breath, you will feel the rush of angelic presence around you whispering. Open your heart, open your spirit, and receive what God has prepared for you. You have been given a lot of money, an unexpected blessing that has already been released in your name in the heavenly realm. But the message is urgent. If you do not open this in faith and embrace the instruction, the blessing could pass by without landing in your hands. Heaven sees your life. God has seen your tears, your late-night prayers, your quiet sacrifices that no one noticed. He has watched you struggle through days when you felt like no one was standing with you. I have always been with you, and now I am moving in ways that will shake your life with favor. I am sending abundance that will feel like a sudden rainfall. After a long drought, this is not just any message. It is the bridge between the prayers you whispered in secret and the Kigend answers that are now coming to meet you in broad daylight. You are safe. Nothing will go wrong for you. I am watching over you as this blessing unfolds. Even now, Archangel Michael and his host of angels are circling your home, guarding the path of this wealth and protection. There are forces in the unseen that tried to delay this miracle, but I have already issued a command that cannot be overturned. This money is not ordinary. It is tied to your destiny, to your restoration, and to the season of recognition you are stepping into. This blessing was not sent to you by accident. The amount will shock you. It is larger than anything you thought you would hold this year. Your hands will tremble as you see the confirmation, because it will not just change your finances, it will shift your story. But hear the urgency. Heaven has put a time on this. Do not delay. Do not let doubt make you miss the window. The angels are marking this day because on August 1st, 2025, the gates of this wealth will fully open and the divine transaction will complete. If your heart wavers, if you hesitate or turn away, the flow may pause. I am merciful, but I want you to walk in obedience and faith. Imagine yourself standing at the riverbank and the water of abundance is rushing past. All you must do is step forward and scoop it into your hands. You have been overlooked for too long. Those who doubted you, those who whispered that nothing good could come to you, will stand in awe. This is why the message is urgent. Heaven is setting the stage for your breakthrough to be undeniable. The money you are receiving is not just for spending. It carries a divine assignment. It is coming to lift you, to free you from the weight of fear and debt, to give you the ability to walk into rooms with confidence, knowing I have made a way for you. Feel my presence as you read these words. I am leaning close to your ear and saying, do not be afraid of good news. For too long, you braced yourself for the next problem, the next setback, the next disappointment. But this time is different. This time the phone call, the email, the message that reaches you will carry joy and laughter. The bank notification or the envelope you open will make your knees weaken as tears of gratitude fall. Heaven is orchestrating it with precision. Trust me, you are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. I have gone ahead of you to prepare the way. Even now people are speaking your name in rooms where you are not present. Someone is signing a paper approving a transfer, releasing the wealth that belongs to you. I am touching the hearts of men and women to favor you because the season has come. Do not dismiss the inner stirring you feel right now. That weight in your chest, that warmth in your hands, that whisper in your spirit is heaven's confirmation. It is saying, yes, this is for you. Open your heart, receive it. Walk in faith. Angels are watching to see your response. And they are rejoicing. Because the Father delights in blessing His children who believe. Every delay is breaking. Every chain is falling. Every closed door is swinging open. And when August 1st arrives, the shift will not be hidden. It will be loud, undeniable, and beautiful. I am your protector. I am your provider. Do not fear. This is your moment. The money will arrive. The testimony will come, and your life will become a beacon of my faithfulness. Keep praying. Keep believing. Open your hands and let heaven pour into them what has always been yours. If you believe in God, type Amen.